The animal has been unleashed.
El Chavo.
Weighing in at 290 pounds, the animal, Pelea. Here comes Finn Balor.
El Chapulin Colorado.
His darkness and it's welcome to a sold-out.
No contaban con...
Te voy a descalabrar todos los cachetes de la rana flaca.
Tonight.
Oh, I'm telling you, man, I can't wait for the action to start. Just listen to these fans. Great seeing these athletes compete here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you.
I've been locked in this hole before, and it hurts even worse than it looks.
I can't even imagine the amount of pain that this hole must inflict on any superstar who winds up in it. A textbook reversal. Can he follow up? I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, this one is over.
That ain't necessarily the case, Cole.
Oh my, there's the submission hold. He's in the driver's seat now.
No doubt, Cole, if your opponent lets you lock that in, it usually means that they ain't got much left.
Se ve chispo, tío.
This has been a great match so far, and I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually...
¿Se van a dormir?
Then?
There's no guesswork involved, Cole. But if you're going to be snippy, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
Wow, if I knew it was that easy, I would have said that years ago.
A mí me pasa al revés. Cuando estoy dormido no puedo tomar café.
Man, I'll tell you what, man, this one
Calma, 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 que no pande el público. Todos mis movimientos están fríamente calculados.
We knew it was going to be physical, but I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it kind of took me by surprise, Cole. That don't happen too often.
That's an understatement. You've been... Here it is, Taz. He's building up a head of steam, and he's about to let his opponent have it.
I'll tell you what, if his opponent's got a... Get out of there.
Wow, listen to that chant, Taz.
I'll tell you what.
Así te voy a descalabrar todos los cachetes de la rana flaca.
That's a huge difference, believe me. These superstars are on top of their game, but only one of them is going to have this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you said, this has been a great match so far.
Well, what do you want, Cole? You want to say that everyone wins so nobody gets their feelings hurt?
I'm just saying that in a great match like this, everyone involved deserves
¡Qué bruto, focalicero!
Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why the announced tape.
Oh, come on, Cole.
He's using that ring rope in ways that it was never intended to be used.
No such thing, Cole. Smart superstars know that the ring is a weapon, and this is great strategy right here. Man, you just can't put anything over on these fans.
You sure can. They see everything, and they'll let you know about it.
Tell you, all the WWE superstars are legit tough guys, but these superstars are really raising the bar here tonight.
They sure are, Taz. We're seeing some great intensity here tonight.
And that's
A mí me pasa al revés. Cuando estoy dormido no puedo tomar café.
Until one of you can't go anymore.
I think the these superstars are well aware of that, Taz.
¿Se van a dormir?
Exactly what they've got in mind.
Man, this match is so good, it's even worth sitting next to you to watch it, Cole.
Thanks a lot, Taz. You know, you're not always my #1 choice for a broadcast partner either.
You know what you should do, Girl Pants? You should team up with Jerry Lawler, and it could be the king and queen on commentary.
Real funny, Taz. You know, that would almost be worth not having to work with a joker like you all the time. And the crowd,
You know, instead of showboating to the fans, maybe you should really keep your head to this match.
come on, Taz. You're looking at a superstar who can feed off a crowd and use that energy to win the match. This superstar is all fired up, and so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, tell you what, one mistake and we're going to see that fire go out pronto.
Eso.
Man, his opponent looked like a punk with that counter. These superstars give everything they got when they're in a match like this. But a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes also.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything for your career. It has to be as important to you as anything else in your life.
Cole, what you gotta realize, to make it in the WWE, this is not a job. This is a lifestyle. That's why you see so much passion for what they do in the ring.
And that's something you won't see anywhere else. With all due respect to every entertainer, he's got his opponent by the barricade.
Oh man, chest first, right to the security room. There's not a superstar in the locker room with...
He anticipated that move perfectly.
Man, I almost feel bad for JR and King.
Así te voy a descalabrar todos los cachetes de madera flaca.
I couldn't tell you, Taz. I don't know if they've ever had anything this good on Raw.
Me neither.
Ay,
Sense. I mean, after all, SmackDown is the #1 brand in all of sports entertainment.
And that's one of the few things we completely agree on, partner. It doesn't get any bigger or better than SmackDown.
No contaban con mi astucia.
Man, even if you end up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
Emotional? What the hell are you talking about?
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match and seen the super...
He's going for the submission.
And he might get it. He's got that hold locked in. I think we're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight, Taz.
It's a great thing to hear, Cole. I'm all in favor of freedom of expression, whether I agree with what they're saying or not. Man, you talk about superstars who ain't got an ounce of good in them, huh? You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to realize that you're in trouble, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
Look, Cole, this ain't down there. You gotta go in there every single match and be willing to do whatever it
A mí me pasa al revés. Cuando estoy dormido no puedo tomar café.
I don't have to have been in a match to realize that jeopardizing my future for the sake of one match is incredibly short-sighted.
Cole, I swear, I'm gonna replace you with someone who actually knows what they're talking about. Maybe Carlito. He might be a little tough to understand sometimes, but at least he knows what it's like to wrestle a match. You just don't see action like this every day, Cole.
You sure don't, Taz. And we've got the best seats in the house.
calma, que no pande el público. Todos mis movimientos están fríamente calculados.
Whoa, that's your territory, partner, not mine. I'm perfectly happy staying right where I am.
I love hearing the crowd come alive. Wow, great reversal. Seeing a match like this makes me proud to be part of this company.
I'm with you, partner. You just can't experience a thrill like this anywhere else.
And that's 'cause you ain't gonna see athletes like this anywhere else.
You certainly aren't. They're the greatest athletes in the world. And this is the only place you'll see them doing what they do best.
Well, I think this one's pretty much a foregone conclusion. Not too tough to figure out who's going to win this one.
You know, this wouldn't be the first time you've made a prediction that didn't pan out.
That's pretty funny. You know what I predict? You keep up with your mouth, you're going to have a permanent limp.
Con la idea César.
Ring experience? Trust me, you could cut this tension with a knife.
I don't think you need in-ring experience to feel the tenacity radiating off these superstars. I don't think anything can be more obvious.
Spoken like a guy who's never been in there, Cole. Trust me, when it comes down to you or them, it's a whole different level of intensity.
I'll have to take your word for it, Taz. I honestly can't.
No contaban con mi astucia.
Here comes Finn Balor. A man who's truly embraced his darkness and has seen success as a result. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day. From Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 100